mistake is all that it takes to break up the trust that we made. I'm open to changing my ways this time, this time. Oh, why do I fall for it every time? I'd do anything to keep you mine. So just call my name, tell me you're never leaving, won't you stay? And I'll play your games as long as the fire doesn't fade away. Yeah, just call my name. Yeah, just call my name. Yeah, just call my name. Can forgiveness mend what we've torn? A chance to rebuild what was worn. With honesty guiding my stride this time. So just call my name, tell me you're never leaving, won't you stay? And I'll play your games as long as the fire doesn't fade away. Yeah, just call my name. 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 Yeah, just call my name.
Fiverr freelancers consistently deliver high quality work. We've been able to go back to our trusted freelancers again and again. Fiverr has become the go-to for so much of our day-to-day work. Our marketing, sales, and dialogue design teams all use
Pick it up.
On my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Go wish. Go wish. Go wish. You can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit.
Competitions and victory that they got came against all.
Good evening, good afternoon, how are we all doing? Welcome to today's stream, hopefully we're all doing well. How are we all? Apologies as always about the long starting soon screen, you know we've got to get the promotions in and all that sort of stuff. My jump honestly gets fluffier and fluffier the more that you see it, doesn't it? And the hat doesn't really get much better. There's a lot of fluff, any lint rollers going about, that'd be brilliant. Bear with me one moment please, I am having a few technical difficulties with tonight's game, but score predictions, all that sort of good stuff in the chat. Let me know. I think what I'm going to have to do, a little bit rogue, something a little bit different to normal, as my flight to Spain doesn't seem to be working tonight. Unfortunately, we will be not landing in España. But yeah, thank you all so much for the support as well on yesterday's video. Really appreciate it. Nearly 3,000 views. Thank you very much. Looks like you've gone through a blizzard. I know it's literally just fluff. Like, let me welcome everybody in. We have Jack Thornton, Super Bantam, Alex Littlewood, James, Jacob, We also have Kai, Luca, another Jacob, and Arundo welcome in as well. Hopefully we're doing well. Welcome in. I will catch back up with all of your messages in a moment. Looks like that Rotherham are playing a 4-3-3 tonight. Jordan Hugill, Liam Kelly, Zach Jules, Cameron Humphreys, Sean Williams, Reece James. It's still a pretty strong side. Dylan Phillips in goal. Very strong bench as well, with the likes of Dawson, Nombe, Powell, Raggett, Tiehi. It's a good team, that. Obviously, you can see our team next to me. First Bradford City start for Paul Huntington. Midfield's looking strong. No Andy Cook in the starting 11. Jack Shepherd gets the nod as well. But, yeah, how are we all doing? And what do we think of today's thumbnail as well? I know some of you won't care, but I've tried something a little bit different with the thumbnail. So let me catch up with all of your messages. Are both teams already through, or do Rotherham need to win? They're on 6 points. I think we're on 4. It's just battle for top, really. But both teams have already qualified. And obviously, whoever finishes top gets a home tie in the next round. Ginger Cafu is captain. What's everyone's thoughts on Halliday being captain over Jamie Walker? I think for some people might have been the more obvious shout. 4-0 Rotherham, says Jacob. Super Bantam says 3-1 to us. I'll go with a 1-0 win. Why not? I'll go with a 1-0 win. I'm doing good, Luca, mate. How are you? Not complaining. Surprised not to see Oliver starting. I would definitely agree with that, yeah, but maybe Sanderson needs a bit of sharpness. Interesting to see Smith and Sanderson up front. What's that if you come for a blizzard? Or if someone had snorted some white powder and sneezed on you. Oh, that wouldn't be very nice, would it? Underwear, though. Is that Corey Evans getting his first touch? Looks like a lot of players got new boots tonight. Jack Shepherd, I think, wearing skins for the first time this season. Bobby Poynton chooses against it. Brad Halliday actually looks like he's starting at left wing back. He's inside the penalty area. And we've won a corner. It looks like the fullbacks or wing backs are certainly playing on opposite sides, which is interesting. Not too sure the thought process behind that. If that maintains... Wait, apparently it's 1-0 to Rotherham. On iFollow, oh no, they've just changed it back to 0-0. Poynton's just kicked the ball straight out of play. I don't know what's going on there. It said it was 1-0 Rotherham when we kicked off. 4-2 win, want something exciting, hopefully. I really like the Tenable one. I just wouldn't have the text blurred. On the actual thumbnail, it's not blurred. And obviously the person, they're not blurred as well. I don't know how long you stayed in the stream last night for, but it took us 3 hours to do that. Yeah, it certainly does look like the normal formation, but it looks like it's Clark Adore at right wing back and Brad Halliday at left wing back. What's everyone's thoughts on that? Adore picks up the ball, he cuts in on that left foot, up against the number 6 of Rotherham, lays it off to Corey Evans. He'll keep it nice and tidy. Obviously, Richie Smallwood's first match for Bradford City, not starting in 33 games. Corey Evans gets the nod as the number 6 tonight for Bradford City. But yeah, a tough game though. Rotherham won both of their EFL Trophy games so far. I watched when they played against Mansfield. Mansfield very unlucky in that game not to come away from the game with something. When does that game end? It's a long campaign. I think you can get up to like 30 days, Kai. But it's not going to be that long, to be honest. It'll probably be like another week or two. So the more trophies that you can get, the better. That is Match Masters that we're talking about. You know, if you want to download, the link is available on my various social media channels. Download through the link. Oh, that's a nice ball from Jordan Hugill over onto the far side for the winger of Rotherham. And that's a clear foul by Jamie Walker. And they will have a free kick. So it looks like Adore is going to start as the right wing back with Halliday as the left wing back, which does mean I am going to just quickly change the on-screen graphic, if you just bear with me for one moment. So it's 20 and 420. Can we remember? Can someone type that in the chat, please? We got 20 and 420. Which is interesting. I don't know why you play a left footer on the right side and a right footer on the left side, but I'm sure there's method to Graham Alexander's madness. Free kick here then for Rotherham, sent it into the box. It's in a really good area, and I think headed behind there by a Rotherham player. Nice defending that from Paul Huntington. Done just about enough there to put him off. A really, really good floated ball into the box. Huntington got a flick on it, and then I think it's hit the number 24 and gone out for a goal kick. So let me change the on-screen graphic. We'll just quickly swap the wing-backs over. There we go. So goal kick, Colin Doyle rocking the light blue for the Bantams tonight. Play soon. Nice one, Kai. No, they haven't done programmes for a number of years, to be fair. Is this Tyler Smith's second start of the season? Obviously started against Doncaster in the league, but hasn't had another opportunity since. Obviously missed the Mansfield game in the EFL Trophy because it was his wife had just given birth. Back heel from Sanderson to find Smith looking for, I think, Bobby Poynton there. The ball kind of just got stuck under his feet a little bit. I've got both teams to score on my accumulator, Sam, so don't let me down. Well, Andy Cook's not starting, so that'll be interesting. Also, make sure to keep an eye on SHD Games. I think tomorrow it should be out. There's obviously a new episode of the career mode. If you're interested in career mode, as Diabate puts a cross out for a corner. If you're interested in career mode, SHD Games is the channel to be at. Bradford City career mode episode out there. The aim is every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 6 o'clock. But yeah, make sure to stay tuned for it. And at the next episode, I recorded it just a couple of moments ago before we started the stream. It's certainly a good one. Rotherham have a corner then over on the far side. It'll be a left-footed out swinger. I think it's number 21 who put a decent cross in last time. This one's in a good area as well. Cleared away there. Only momentarily back to the number 21. Up against, I can't quite see who he's up against. I think it's Jack Shepherd. He's got past him. It's lofted over. It's a tap in for 17. And it is. That is shocking defending from Bradford City. And I think it's Sean McWilliams, the former Northampton Town central midfielder. Really, really poor defending there from Bradford City. And Rotherham ahead after just 5 minutes. Really sloppy. Corner came in. Headed away, I think, by Brad Halliday. And then Jack Shepherd kind of went to deal with a 2v1. Tyler Smith and Clark Adore didn't really help him out. Shepherd gets beaten far too easily. The ball, I think, is deflected. McWilliams just runs off the back of Poynton and no one tracks him. Halliday watches him go in front of him, has his hand up claiming for offside. But again, Brad Halliday has completely fallen asleep at the back post. Very similar to what we saw at the weekend. Neither are directly his fault 'cause it's not his man, but he's just not got that concentration to maybe think, oh, I should probably go and track that man, which is frustrating. I'm not going to lie to you, it is frustrating, but Rotherham are ahead, and there's not really much that we can do about it. I do need to change the title to say Bradford City 0, Rotherham 1. So as it stands, Rotherham going through as table toppers. Bradford City struggling down in second, but we would do still qualify regardless of tonight's result. But that is a disappointing goal to concede. Very sloppy. Very, very sloppy. New prediction 6-1. The frustrating thing is, it was just a poor goal to concede. Like, it's not like it's a moment of quality. The number 21 for Rotherham, I don't know who it is. I can't say it. I know the name off the top of my head, but he looks like a tricky customer. And Shepherd got done a little bit too easily there, in all honesty. Is Cook on the bench? He is on the bench. Him, Oliver and Ibbotson are the 3 strikers on the bench, which, yeah, interesting, I guess. I think Diabate's won a nice header there. Tackle goes in from the Rotherham player. He's playing either left back or left wing, is Rotherham's danger man. But a 4-3-3 up against the 3-1-4-2, which we play, you know what I mean? It's very much man for man, isn't it? As Corey Evans has definitely fouled the Rotherham midfielder there. Finally got Sky Plus red button working to immediately see the ball going on. That. Who's surprised? Walker there with a nice challenge. That looked a little bit late from the Rotherham player. Referee waves play on. Obviously, Poynton and Walker, they've been playing a lot of football recently. Big game up against Accrington at the weekend. I think there'll be another stream for that game as well, to be honest. So yeah, three watch-alongs in a week. Make sure to like this stream if you are enjoying. I will hopefully be able to get the commentary on with you at some point tonight. But depends if my... that's a foul, referee. Thank you. Clear foul there on Jack Shepherd. If my flight to Spain will eventually go through. Don't like it when centre-halves wear skins. Critchlow used to do it all the time. That's just not a centre-half thing. I like when you saw Jules Koundé wearing a dress. Come on. A centre-half should not be doing that. Jack Shepherd clips a free kick into the channel, looking for Ollie Sanderson. He brings the ball down nicely. Looked to be fouled there. Referee having none of it. Good tackle there from Brad Halliday. Concedes the throw-in. Captain tonight, Brad Halliday for the Bantams, with no Richie Smallwood in the starting 11. Playing left wing back, which I'm still not getting playing your wing backs inverted when they're the only players who are meant to give you some width. You want them still to come inside as well. You know what I mean? I feel like the middle of the pitch is going to be very congested. You can see loads of the snow around the side of the pitch for Bradford City. Someone's just commented on a recent video saying something fits inside a glove. What's the comment? Like a glove inside their sisters. I don't even want to know. It's a reply to a comment. I don't even want to know. Sometimes I look at some of the comments and I think, goodness me, Paul Huntington looking for a diagonal pass, and goodness me, that is a definition of a hospital ball. I mean, it is the literal definition of a hospital ball. He's hit the stretcher and now the paramedics are having to come and clear up his mess. A stretcher has been put on a pile of snow, and I would not like to be a player who's been stretchered off tonight because it's going to be pretty bloody cold, that stretcher. It's literally on a pile of snow. Tyler Smith, inside the penalty area, he's looking to get off a shot. He should have played the pass there to Poynton, really. That's a frustrating one. Diabate and Evans do just about enough to win the ball back. Huntington keeps his next pass very simple, 3 yards into Corey Evans. He looks for a ball over the top, looking for Tyler Smith. It comes down to Ollie Sanderson, who'll hit one, and that's well saved there by, I think, is it Dylan Phillips in goal for the Millers tonight? 10 minutes on the clock then, 1-0 to Rotherham. It's been a pretty even start so far, but the Millers clearly having a bit more of a clinical edge. They've had a really poor start to the season. I think they've only won 4 league games so far. They're down near the relegation zone. But they're playing some nice football here around the back. Got some good players, the Rotherham. Obviously spent big money in the summer. None of them big names you would say really in the squad tonight. No Johnson Clark-Harris, for example. But there's still a lot of quality in there. The goal scorer, Sean McWilliams, one of the best midfielders in League One over the last couple of seasons for Northampton Town. But like I say, 10 minutes gone, still 1-0 to Rotherham, which is disappointing. 30 people in here. Thank you all for tuning in on this Tuesday night. Hopefully you are enjoying. You know what to do if you are. Like the stream, subscribe, all that sort of good stuff. As that ball will run through all the way to Colin Doyle. His first opportunity to have a proper touch of the ball tonight, and he rolls it into Jack Shepherd. New boots, rocking skins. Goes all the way back to Colin Doyle. Let's see how comfortable he is with the ball at his feet. Looks very stiff as he plays the pass into Chet Diabate. How many more years of professional football do we all think Colin Doyle's got left in him? Sure, this has got to be his last season. Oh, it's a bad pass from Chet Diabate. Colin Doyle's having to do some running. And he's kept his composure very nicely there. Left-footed pass into Brad Halliday, who eventually wins us a throw-in. Chet Diabate there again. There's too many people in this team who switch off, which is disappointing. Sanderson's flick there is intercepted. Eventually Rotherham will start again with the goalkeeper. Whilst they're going back there, I'm just going to quickly put the laptop on charge. There we go. Didn't miss anything, did I? No. Tyler Smith pressing the goalkeeper, so clearly can't be in that much of a rush. The ball is smashed forward. Hugo will challenge. Well won there by Paul Huntington, former Carlisle man on his full Bradford City debut. Could potentially be his last start for the football club. With Baldwin coming back in the next coming days. Really nice turn there from Ollie Sanderson. Couldn't quite see the pass into point, unfortunately. Adore picks up the ball over on the right-hand side. Sees Jamie Walker on the overlap. Passes it across goal, but it's well cut out there by the Rotherham centre-half. Nice link-up play, though, over on that far side. We are certainly seeing some nice play between Walker and Adore. I mean, we got a little bit fortunate in the way that he got through, but still a nice run from Walker. It's what he does the best at, but the cut back, it's just not quite in the area you want. Although Brad Halliday's inside the 6-yard box there, waiting for the cut back, which I think is interesting. Corner sent into the box. Huntington and Smith both flick it towards goal. Eventually it's cut out though. And that will be a goal kick. I'm just going to double check here to see if this is working now. See if my flight to Spain is going to land. I think it is. Perfect. Much better. We'll... no. Never mind. Never mind, we got about 5 seconds there. Oh, we're back. See, my flight to Spain's about 30 seconds in front of... Yeah, no, we're sacking it off. I'd rather be 30 seconds behind than have the inconsistencies. Corey Evans picks up the ball in a bit of space, looking to switch out wide here to Poynton. Good first touch and a really nice ball there from Evans. Pointing holds the ball up and finds Brad Halliday. Looks for the reverse pass to Tyler Smith, but it's a poor one. Is Baldwin still not back? He got injured against us ages ago, didn't he? Yes, back in August. We were told 2 to 3 weeks, which obviously is middle of September. It's now nearly December, and he's still not back. And he's not going to be back for like... He's not even back in training yet. He's still with the physios. So he's not going to be back playing until like mid-December, so no idea what's going on with him. Which is frustrating. Rotherham coming forward again. Huntington got some defending to do, and he does it very well there. And Clark-Adore picks up the ball very nicely. Good defending that from Paul Huntington. And as he sends a ball along there, giving something for both Smith and Sanderson to chase. They'll try, but they're going to get no way up against the big units of Rotherham United. Wimbledon-Accrington has just kicked off as well. That is a League 2 fixture tonight. So I've added up the score predictions for the score prediction series, which I'm not too sure how much life that dog's got left in it, to be honest. Getting people on is proving to be harder and harder. I wanted to get a new creator on every week, but it's almost impossible. As Corey Evans finds Czech Diabate, his first start in a couple of weeks as well. Bradford City, ball clipped into the channel here for Clark-Adore, looking to use his body. Lays it off to Corey Evans. We know he can certainly pick a pass. He looks for Walker. This one's cut out, and Walker commits a foul. About to break another lowest attendance record in this competition. How many is there tonight? I don't think it'll be many with the weather and all that sort of stuff. 15 minutes gone then. It's still at 1-0. Thanks to that early goal from Sean McWilliams for the Millers. Has anyone watched We're the Millers? It's one of the very few films I've actually watched. I've actually seen it twice. Yeah, pretty cool that, isn't it? Oh, Brad Halliday wins the ball back. Point and finds Sanderson. Smith, his first touch is away from goal. So Walker will now find Point, and his first touch is poor. It does actually fall to Halliday. He lays it off for Walker, beats his man, hits one. That's well blocked. Very, very well blocked there by the Rotherham defender, and eventually they just smash it clear. So frustrating. Huntington in a bit of a wrestle here with Hugo. The referee's seen it and he's given a free kick. Need Aki to win, so Town stay in a playoff spot going into Saturday. We've got Accrington at the weekend, so we could do with them losing, I guess. We could do with them losing. Diabate got some defending to do and he commits the foul. Sloppy from Czech Diabate there. Very sloppy. The number 21 from Rotherham has definitely been the standout so far. I don't know if he'll get credited with the assist for their goal, but every time he gets the ball, he's positive. He's taking players on. Looks a good threat. That's a brilliant ball in behind from Kelly to find the number 21 again. Looking to take on Clark-Adore this time. He beats him. Ball into the box towards the back post. Is that deflected? I'm not too sure. We're getting a zoom in on the 21 though. It looks like it's out for a corner. Colchester at home, so all playing similar sort of teams, aren't we? I'm surprised, though, that their best threat going forward, we've not decided to put Brad Halliday up against, who's much better defensively than Clark-Adore. I'm really struggling to see the thinking here from Graham Alexander, to be honest. Corner comes into the box. That one's a much better ball in. Huntington heads away, although Hugo did have a free header there. I don't know if he's meant to be marking him. 21 goes out wide. The picture quality isn't amazing, so I can't really see who's who, to be honest. 21 gets away from Tyler Smith. Looking to stay with him. Walker puts in a challenge and concedes the throw-in. Come on, Bradford. We could do with turning up a little bit now. There's enough first teamers in here for us to get the 3 points in, isn't there? It would be classic Town to give Colchester their first away win of the season. But I'm sure they'll be flying high after their 99th minute equaliser against us at the weekend. Goalkeeper for Rotherham goes long. Clark-Adore lets the ball bounce and he's given an opportunity for 21 to run at him. Eventually, though, we've managed to win a throw-in. I'm not so sure if that was meant to be a foul or what, but he doesn't look very happy. A few of the Bradford fans gesturing towards the number 21. And Clark-Adore, we're going to see take a throw-in here. Anytime you see someone like an Adore, a Poynton type player take a throw-in, it never normally ends well, does it? Because they've never taken a throw-in before. Yeah, it's not a great one, to be honest. Remember when I played Sunday League last 2 seasons, played on the wing for the majority of it, but any time I'd have to play as a wing back, I'd obviously be on throw-ins, and I can't take throw-ins, so I just kept giving foul throw-ins away. But Adore's throw-in there wasn't awful. Or like people want it to like chest or they'd want it to feet, and I'd just be like, well, I don't know how, I don't know my angles, so I'm just gonna throw it and then hope it goes near you, and then I get shouted at. Oh, that's a foul on Tyler Smith, surely. Cannot understand Adore and Halliday on opposite sides. It don't make any sense, does it? Tyler Smith has won a free kick there. Unless it's Halliday, due to injury, is going to play a left wing back now. Yeah, that could be a shout, actually. I actually didn't really think of it like that. I thought Clark Adore would be the next best option. But yeah, that's a good shout, to be honest. Just getting him a bit of practice for the next couple of league games. Because obviously Tyreek Wright's out till the new year. Lewis Richards, I think, is going to be out for a long time. So, yeah, I guess you could do that. But then we are desperate then for Baldwin to come back, aren't we? And I think that makes us really negative. Like, Halliday is good for helping you see games out last 20 minutes as a left wing back. But he's not got the pace to play left wing back. I struggled at right wing back, never mind bloody left wing back. I mean, with Jay Ben being on the bench, I see him probably getting half an hour tonight, because you don't want to knacky midfielders, like especially Walker, Poynton and Adore. There is only 3 fit midfielders until Patterson and Sarsvik are back, and that's not going to be for another couple of weeks, so we need to make sure that we don't knacker them out. No, right being out's not a bad thing at all. Oh, Poynton wins the ball back, plays it through for Tyler Smith, can't quite get on the end of it though. Like, I personally don't rate Tyreek Wright. I'm not sure many do, to be honest. But he has still got a couple of assists so far this season. Like, he'll put 20 bad crosses in, but he'll put 1 good cross in and get an assist. You know what I mean? You'd rather that than Brad Halliday, who's going to cut in every side and a bit slow. And at least he's defensively a bit more sound, you know, with Jay Ben on the other side being a bit more attacking. But if you play Halliday left wing back, it means then that you have to play Chet Diabate in centre half. And he looked quite good for a couple of games when he got his first run in the team, but since then, he's just constantly switching off. Yeah, he spent big money on Tyreek Wright. Oh, nice pressing. Oh, Walker can't quite win the ball back, though. Yeah, we had him on loan the season we got into the playoffs. Hold on. Walker plays the ball through to Tyler Smith. Big chance. Oh, and he's got the ball stuck under his feet. What is he doing there? Goodness me. What was I saying? Yeah, we had him on loan first half of the 22-23 season. Then he decided that he was too good for us and went to Plymouth. Then second half of last season, we had him on loan from Plymouth. And then in the summer, we bought him to give him a 2-year deal with an option. Huntington there wins a nice header. He's been quite good, to be fair, so far, Paul Huntington. Apart from that dodgy pass, which nearly took out a paramedic. Defensively, I think he's looked quite sound. And this is his big chance to get a longer term contract. I would say there maybe he did switch off a little bit. Hugill nearly getting in behind. Caught though by Colin Doyle, and Huntington has a word there with Jamie Walker. Halfway through the first half, then make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already, and don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new. Can we get the stream up to 30 likes? That'd be massively appreciated. Adore keeps the ball simple and goes back into Chet Diabate, who I believe is also rocking new boots tonight. Looks like he's got white boots on. Paul Huntington, the only normal centre-half. He's not got skins on. He's got black boots on. Proper centre-half is our Paul. Give him a 3-year deal. 2 seasons ago, we would have given Paul Huntington a 3-year deal. So at least we've come on leaps and bounds since then. I think that's Jamie Walker. Finds Ollie Sanderson. Sanderson's first touch is quite nice. He's quite good technically with his feet and stuff. Shepherd with a load of space, but Halliday's come very deep for it, and Poynton's running behind. That's the problem. Our left side has absolutely no pace. Halliday and Poynton, there's no pace there whatsoever. At least with Walker and Adore, you've got a little bit. But with Poynton and Halliday, you've got nothing. Like it's big imbalance, isn't it? Can we have an equaliser, please? That'd be nice. Tyler Smith for the confidence. Sanderson's not scored for a while, has he? When was Sanderson's last goal? He got one against Grimsby, one against Newcastle's under-21s, one against Walsall. Has he scored another goal since? Speaking of signings, according to sources, we're getting a keeper in Jan who's another foreigner. Another Icelandic man, maybe? Adore plays his throwing short into Corey Evans. Nice first touch. Adore keeps it simple. Looks for Diabate, who just seemed to have switched off a little bit there. He does play the ball back into Huntington, but he has to go all the way back to Colin Doyle because his first touch isn't amazing. He gets the ball back off of Colin Doyle. Clips one into the channel. Nice ball there into Jamie Walker. Outside of the right foot pass into Poynton. Loads of room for him on this left side. Out wide to Brad Halliday. It's a really poor pass though from Poynton, and he concedes the throw in. Oh. I think City Event have just tweeted what we've all been saying about Halliday and Adore. Why are they playing on the wrong sides? Yeah, I like Corey Evans. From what I've seen of him, I'd definitely give him a longer term deal. Maybe until the end of the season with the option of a further year. I don't know how old he is. I think he's only 30 though, isn't it? Like, he's... if he's 33, 34, you probably say, meh. I saw Kevin McDonald as well went back to Exeter, didn't he? He's registered as a player, but it is more of a coaching role, which he said he didn't really want to do, but I guess if he's not had the offers. I don't see why he wouldn't have had the offers though. Like, McDonald was a good player, wasn't he? He just obviously not suited to Alexander's system and his legs had gone. But like, technically, surely he'd be good for like even someone like a Notts County as a backup to Matty Palmer. Because when Matty Palmer's unavailable, they got no one who can distribute the ball like him. So as a backup to fill in every now and again, I don't think it'd have been bad. Obviously, just don't really suit our style under Alexander. I will always remember that performance away at Newport. That was one of the best from a central midfielder I've ever seen. How they surely fouled there. Referee says yes. We've signed McJanet from Ireland, Svan Thorson from Iceland. Artels definitely has been travelling. Ireland doesn't count as a foreigner. Come on. I know they have euros, not pounds, and not part of the UK and all that sort of stuff. But come on. What is Sanderson doing here? Nearly gives the ball away, but keeps it tidy. Diabate with a cross-field pass, looking for Jack Shepherd. First touch isn't the greatest. He hooks one into the channel. Poynton will give chase. Holds the ball up. Hasn't really got much in the way of support. Shrugs his man off. And finds Corey Evans, I think, there. Halliday falls over. Referee waves play on. Halliday at left wing back is never, ever going to be the answer. I just don't... I don't see how it would be the answer. We've now changed the way that we're defending, and we've put Czech Diabate to mark that nippy winger for Rotherham, and Adore's going to mark the midfielder inside. So we've got an inverted centre-back, an inverted wing-back, and it leaves us defending 1v1 at the back. Good tackle there from Walker. McJanet arguably been signing of the season so far for us. Fair enough. 26 minutes on the clock, throwing for Rotherham over on the far side. It is taken short into Liam Kelly, former Coventry man, keeping things very neat and tidy in that midfield so far. 24 just smashes the ball long, something for Shepherd to challenge, and that is a poor challenge there from the Rotherham attacker. We saw Lyle Taylor do a similar thing at the weekend, where they just back into them unnecessarily, and thankfully Shepherd's not injured there. BW, welcome in. Hope you are. Welcome to the stream. Can we have a goal? That'd be nice. Equaliser. We haven't really had much clear sight of goal. That's a booking, surely, referee. Clark Adore had comfortably beaten the number 21 there. And Rotherham are time wasting. What is he doing? What is he doing? Absolute muppet. Steve Evans straight off of the dugout there. And looked to be giving a bit of grief to the referee. That's unlike Steve Evans, isn't it? Halliday wins his header. Poynton looked to spin, but Smith not quite on the same wavelength. Ball sent long into Hugel. Chests it down. Walker can't quite maintain it. Very scrappy in the midfield. Poynton goes back into Jack Shepherd. Rotherham are going to be happy just to sit in a bit deeper now. Try and hit us on the counter-attack. Shepherd looks for Halliday. Does a 360. Don't know why he needed to do that. Eventually concedes the throw-in. The ball was clipped over his head. He turned around to see where it was, and then instead of just turning back around and doing another 90 degrees, he decided to do the full 270. The ball boy's just taken a throw-in. Interesting. Look at all the snow shoveled around the edge of the pitch. A lot of people saying yesterday when I put my match preview out that they were concerned that the game would even go ahead. Walker there, in strong, wins the ball. It might not have been Walker, actually. It might have been Sanderson. I can't see. Everything's in about 3 pixels. Eventually, Rotherham, though, will be able to clear with Liam Kelly. Sends a good ball into the channel. Huntington and Corey Evans chasing that. I don't think Huntington needed to do that. He's put it out for a throw-in. Wasn't really under much pressure. He could have easily gone back to Colin Doyle, but probably doesn't really trust him, to be fair. I'm disappointed Zach Hady's not got a run out. Like, how many times are we going to give pointless games to his 57-year-old goalkeeping coach and stopping the development of our young talents? It's just not for me. I mean, we were never even told that Colin Doyle had signed a new playing deal. Creating a chance would be a start, created nothing again. The only times we've looked like getting towards Rotherham's goal is when they just pass us the ball poorly and we end up with an half chance, but they eventually win the ball back because people like Smith and Sanderson struggling to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Jack Shepherd's down and he's holding his hamstring. Oh, you are joking. Oh, that's not ideal. What centre-halves we got on the bench? We got Neil Byrne, so we'll have a back three of Diabate, Byrne and Huntington. So we're going to see probably Diabate on the left, Byrne on the right, Huntington in the middle. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but he went down. There's a Rotherham player also down as well, actually, now. He's got back to his feet, but Jack Shepherd receiving some treatment. Look to certainly be holding his hamstring. Paul Huntington going over to pick up a drink of water, looks like. Referee having a chat with Brad Halliday. Hady should have started. I agree. I agree. I think Hady should have started, to be honest. A couple of Bradford players are warming up. It is literally in about 3 pixels, so I can't tell you if there is going to be a substitution. But there is certainly some movement on the bench. And just looking, we've got a bit of a wide shot here of the stadium. It looks very empty. Very, very empty. Yeah, he has been down a while, hasn't he? I'm not too sure what we're looking at. The physio's bending his leg, but he's looking... The physio's trim is diabolical, by the way. Worse than mine. He's looking over to the bench. I think they're just waiting to see if... Waiting for the player to get changed who's coming on. I assume it will be Neil Byrne. You don't want him to risk it and carry on. Although, it looks like there's not going to be a sub right now. It looks like Jack Shepherd's going to carry on. It's interesting to risk your arguably most important centre-half at this stage in an EFL trophy game, which literally means nothing in the grand scheme of things. But I guess only time will tell. So right now Bradford City are down to 10 men. Jack Shepherd currently off the pitch. It looked to be a hamstring problem, but apparently he's going to continue. Pointing there, tries to get away from Kelly. Referee gives a free kick. I think that's a bit soft, to be honest. Kelly goes down holding his either his crotch or his face. I couldn't quite see. Let's have a look. Pointing there with a lovely little flick through his legs. I'm not too sure what Kelly could possibly be holding. He kicked the ball away and then just started holding his face. No idea. Free kick then for us. Kelly still down for the Millers. You got Walker and Poynton stood over it. 2 players who were very influential in our goal at the weekend. Jack Shepherd is now back on the pitch. He's hobbling. It looks like he's going to continue. So it can't have been a hamstring problem, can it? If he's carrying on. It will be Jamie Walker. Sends it into the box towards the front post. Cleared away very comfortably by Rotherham. There was no one really there. Corey Evans and Poynton battling in the midfield. Eventually Evans will just put that ball into Clark Ador's path. Really nice play there. He's kept his composure very well. I really like Corey Evans. I really like him. Ibbotson should have started as well. IMO over Smith. I think Smith deserved the start. You know what I mean? I think it was harsh to throw him in at the deep end against Doncaster. I mean, Sanderson got the start of the weekend, and while he wasn't bad, he wasn't amazing. I would have personally gone with Ibbotson and Smith, I think. If I knew who was available, obviously I said Oliver, Kavanagh and Smith as like a front three, but Kavanagh clearly injured. There is certainly a lot of movement though on the Bradford City bench. The physio's talking to, I think, Chris Lucchetti. Graham Alexander deep in conversation with his team as well. I'm doing good, Luca, mate. How are you? Yeah, he doesn't look comfortable, does he? Does Jack Shepherd? He's currently having to defend up against Jordan Hugo. That's not really what you want when you've picked up an injury. The winger looks to take on Diabate, just pushes him into the stands. Into one of the photographers, I think. "12 minutes to go until half-time. Goal kick here for Bradford City. Still 1-0 to Rotherham. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you are enjoying. Subscribe as well. If you are new, it would be massively appreciated. Nearly 40 people in here. If everybody drops a like on the stream, we're up to 40 likes, aren't we? So make sure to like. It's free and it really does help out. If you're watching this back as a video, get your thoughts in on the match down in the comment section down below. Colin Doyle sends the goal kick long. It does beat the halfway line just about. Header won there by the Rotherham defender. Walker goes back into Evans. Nice first time ball into Poynton. Takes it in his stride on his 51st Bradford City appearance. Smith now looks for Poynton. Lovely skill there from Poynton. He maintains possession and goes back into Jack Shepherd. The Barnsley loanee into Corey Evans. We know he can ping a pass. He just goes into Paul Huntington on this occasion. And Diabate now finds Clark-Ador with half a yard of room here. Can he drive us forward? No, he gives the ball away. Concedes possession a little bit too easily there, if I'm honest. Now it's an opportunity for Rotherham to counter, but a brilliant challenge there from Corey Evans. The Rotherham player's gone down. Clark-Ador chooses to pass backwards, and that's where my frustration is with Clark-Ador. He had the opportunity to drive forward, but he didn't want to do it. Oh, Corey Evans has kicked the ball into his standing leg there, but thankfully it falls perfectly back into Diabate's path. Shepherd's done. Leaving him isn't going to help. Exactly, especially in this weather where, you know what I mean, it's absolutely freezing, but then you're having to run around and make it warm. That's not going to be good for the muscle, is it? In a meaningless game like this, we just don't need to do it. Nice play there from Smith. Walker can't quite maintain it. Sanderson looking out wide for Halliday. We'll have to cut back in on that right foot. He lays it off for Poynton. He looks inside for Walker. Dummies it. A shot from Evans. Sanderson can't control it. Evans again. Challenging for the ball, but no one's really backing him up there. Talking more about the league here, but recently it's been really clear we're missing Patterson's effort and energy. Also, Sarsi's continuity will be really refreshing to see them back. Hopefully it's not long till they're back, but if it's going to be another week until they're even back in training, I don't think we'll probably see them until midway through December. Why am I not at Valley Parade? A bit of a meaningless game, isn't it? To be honest. Sanderson picks up the ball. Hits one, well over the bar. I'm pretty sure the game is on Sky Sports Plus, that is. Sanderson there, cutting on the left foot. Shot into the top of the TL Dallas. Not ideal there. Goal kick for Rotherham. They're looking to play out from the back. Centre half plays it into the goalkeeper. Didn't have Rotherham down as a playing out from the back team, to be honest. Dodgy touch there, maybe from Phillips. If Smith was a bit less half-assed with his press, he might have won that. But eventually they'll smash it long. Evans again picks up the second ball. Corey Evans has been everywhere tonight. Comfortably our man of the match so far. And there is going to be a substitution for Bradford City. We can see somebody is warming up. Getting their instructions. I'm not too sure who from. But Jack Shepherd is still limping. This is the thing that frustrates me. It looked to me like a clear hamstring problem. So why on earth are we making him play another 10 minutes? What's the point? If you're going to do the change, then do the change then. Don't wait to see if you can run off a hamstring problem. Terrible. Oh, potentially a foul there on Walker. Didn't look intentional though. Yeah, I think it is Neil Byrne, but in the 4 pixels that I can see, I'm not 1,000,000% sure. Prediction for MK Dons versus Fleetwood. Who's the home team? Yes, it is. Well, over 5 years now. Nearly 5 years and 1 month. Yeah, she's doing all right, I guess. Yeah, there is definitely a Bradford City player coming on. I would assume it'll be Byrne for... Jack Shepherd. Don't know why that was so difficult for me to forget. It could actually be Jay Ben, to be fair. And then you put Clark Ador left wing back, Halliday to right wing back, Halliday to right centre back, Diabate left centre back, Jay Ben right wing back. It could be Jay Ben, to be fair. Theon, welcome in. Hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. I apologise for the hairline reveal. That's what no one wants to see. Added time plus 10. What do you mean, BW? Fleetwood are the home team. Oh, I reckon 2-1 Fleetwood then. Who is coming on? Is that Neil Byrne? Is that Neil Byrne? I think it is Neil Byrne, isn't it? It is. Neil Byrne is coming on at Fort Jack Shepherd. Steve Evans giving some grief to the fourth official. So annoying. That is annoying. Why are we waiting? Why are we making a player play on with a hamstring problem? Why never injury to a defender? Why not Smith? No offence to him. You're right though. Like, not a single one of our strikers has had an injury so far, bar Kavanagh, who's injured at the moment. And every centre half now has had an injury. Is that right? Obviously, not even Huntington had an injury, didn't he? He had a problem with his calf, I feel like. This game, I'm not counting in anything towards the sack. You know what I mean? Every game's different. It depends really on the performance. So let me change the on-screen graphic momentarily. Give me 1 second. As I've lost my graphic. Hold on. Is it a like-for-like change, do we reckon? Do you think Neil Byrne's just going to slot straight in at left centre-back? 18655. Where is the green arrow? Nice inception there from Kelly. So yeah, Neil Byrne has come on. I'm 99% sure it is just a like-for-like change. But yeah, another defensive injury isn't ideal. So confirmation of the first change of the game then. Jack Shepherd off, Neil Byrne on. Oh, I forgot to save it when I swapped the wing backs around, didn't I? Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Why did that not save? Right. We'll try that again. There we go. Let me catch back up with the chat. It's not Alexander Lol. What do you mean, Nick Bantam? That's Shepherd out for 3 months, probably. That's our luck, isn't it? Who do I think will win the league? I'm still sticking with MK Dons. Didn't we make Byrne play on early in the season, away game? We conceded, then subbed in. Yep, that was Walsall. Is this the final group stage game? Yes, it is. It's just battle for top, really. Both teams have already qualified. But Jack Shepherd missing is a big blow. Three years ago, Ryan Sparks said he admitted that the medical and performance shake-up at the club earlier in the month of June 2021 was needed, saying it is part of trying to break their cycle of failure over the last few years. Thoughts on Call You from a Call You fan? Well, I'm not a Call You fan, so I can't give you my thoughts on Call You as a Call You fan. Someone called me a pleb on Twitter, a Bradford fan. Pretends to drive a truck for money. Strange fella. Sure. Anyways, a couple of minutes to go until half time. I think there will be a little bit added on. You're a Call You fan. Well, your name's Arsenal fan, and you asked me for my thoughts on Call You from a Call You fan, but I'm not a Call You fan. But your name's that you're an Arsenal fan. You're not really making sense, to be honest. I'm a Blackpool fan after Bolton on Friday. Enjoy. Local club. What, Arsenal's your local club? I don't get it. Anyways, let's hope that the second half will bring a bit more joy than this first half has, because we have not really offered anything, have we? We've not got out of first gear. With the decent squad that we've got out there, we should be producing more than what we have. Corey Evans has been the only real positive so far. 35 picks up the ball for Rotherham. Out wide to the tricky winger. Going to double up on him. He's looking to shift and cross every time. He wants to go on his left foot. He never wants to come back inside. Need to make sure we keep an eye on that. Have we got another gear lately? Probably not. 3 minutes added on then at the end of the first half. Get your thoughts in the chat as Colin Doyle's goal kick scrapes just over the halfway line on that occasion. Call You is my local, but I support Arsenal. What do you think of Call You as a Bradford fan? Played some nice stuff. Got a couple of decent players. Some very poor players. A lack end product. Don't think Danny Cowley's the man. I think he should be doing a lot better with the squad that he's got. I think it's a mid-table League 2 squad, and obviously he's got him in a relegation battle at the moment. But probably did deserve something out of Saturday, is what I would say. We were terrible. Diabate just about wins that header. Clark-Ador is literally playing in holding midfield at the moment. Huntington once again goes all the way back to Colin Doyle. I feel so sorry for any of the Bradford fans that are there tonight. Goodness me, this has been diabolical. I'm not too sure. Colin Doyle's been the EFL Trophy goalkeeper for the last 3 seasons, hasn't he? For whatever reason, I don't know why we don't allow the young keepers to play. Heath Richardson last season, Zach Hadey this year. Apparently the club think very highly of Zach Hadey, yet for some reason he doesn't get a game, and we play his 57-year-old goalkeeping coach. He's not done too bad so far. A couple of stray passes, but defensively he looks pretty solid. I would say he's had a pretty decent game, especially aerially. He looks quite good in the air. That's a foul, surely. Thank you, referee. Smith done well there to get his body in front. I wonder if we'll see Richie Smould come on at any point, just for a bit of leadership, maybe. I know Corey Evans is playing really well, but the boys don't look like they've got going, and Halliday's not exactly a motivating captain, is he? Nice play that from Sanderson. He finds a door. He goes into Bobby Poynton. Out wide here to Brad Halliday. Obviously, he cuts back on that left foot, and then on the right foot, sorry. Then does the back heel. Poynton cuts it back. It comes to Clark-Ador. Very tame shot in the end. Straight at Dylan Phillips, and that'll probably be the last chance of the half. Can't believe I got an advert while you were talking. Oh dear. Final few moments of the half then. Your own fault. Lucky to get a point. Worst team to come to the JCS so far. Well, if it makes you feel any better, you had 4,000 fans to watch that. The halftime whistle has gone, but I mean, I wasn't time wasting, to be honest with you, and quite clear there was genuine injuries, hence why we had to make substitutions. I'm not sure if you're aware, but if you go around fouling people and people get injured and then have to be substituted, that's not time wasting, is it? That's them just being genuinely injured, and that's why they have to come off, and that's why they're not playing tonight, because they're injured. Yes, there was time wasting at times, but the referee booked us straight away. He didn't stand for any of the time wasting. So I don't buy that personally. Anyway, away from that clown. Half-time in tonight's EFL Trophy clash. Bradford City 0, Rotherham United 1. The throw-ins. I think we got one player booked for a throw-in. I'm not saying we weren't time wasting, but you were on about faking injuries when there were clearly genuine injuries. Hence why they had to come off. Point and faking injuries? I don't remember. Yeah, exactly. Lewis Richards' shoulder injury was 5 minutes and he had to come off, so that's not time wasting. Anyway, half-time, 1-0 to Rotherham. Get your thoughts in on the first half in the chat. How do you think that first half went? As I will put some music on throughout half-time. Talk amongst yourselves, get your thoughts in. I'll catch back up with it just as we start the second half. I'll just wait for this advert to finish. And hopefully there's no adverts that come on during the half-time mark. We've got an advert. Yeah, is that Kevin Bacon? Is that his name? I'm not so sure. We'll go through the stats though quickly. They've actually only had one shot of Rotherham. We've had 9, 2 on target. We've had 1 out of 4 successful crosses. They've had 1 out of 6 successful crosses. We've only won 40% of aerial duels. They won 60, which is not great. But yeah, the Millers with only 1 shot all game compared to our 9. But goes to show that they've been certainly more clinical so far. Certainly more clinical. Right, I will be back in about 5 minutes' time. So I will see you all then.
I can wait another minute. I can wait another second to be with you for an eternity. I feel like I am in a daydream. Every moment that I spend with you. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. We were traveling mountains just to find the loudest seas. We said no matter fire, no, we couldn't higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. I remember the ocean, memories die out too hard. But we were traveling the mountains just to find the loudest seas. We said no matter fire, knowing we could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm 'cause I am happy on this island. Wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave.
I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights. Tomorrow feels a year away, like the seconds, the beginning and the end. But if in time it's yesterday, your picture's gonna bring it home to me again. The world is waiting up, the world is waiting half a step beyond our door. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights.
From the tap, and I'm hating the slack. Couple miles run around like the hate in the gaff. Please stop talking that trash, cause the vibes in the front all the way to the back.
I was looking for clues. Could it be the owl with the crazy eyes? Or the girl wearing a wire? The case was wide open. When suddenly, the truth hit me. It could be anyone. I had to make a run for it.
Amazon Music Unlimited. Audible is now included.
How heavy is that? Light work with the bass on the track, on my face to the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink, but it's straight from the tap. And I'm hating the slack, couple miles run around like the hate in the gaff. Please stop talking that trash, cause the vibes in the front all the way to the back.
And anything greater than a miracle. It wouldn't be this difficult if we try to be a negative bull. Yeah, we could be taking control.
Right, we're back for the second half, which should hopefully be getting underway sometime soon. You would like to hope. Let me catch back up with the chat. What have I missed? Message deleted. Come on, Rotherham, we need to win. Why do you need to win? Dum da da dum dum drum. I actually forgot, didn't I? The second half wouldn't start until 33 minutes past. Not half past. I've come back 3 minutes early. Now we've got to sit here for 3 minutes. Well, I might as well tell you to like the stream. I might as well tell you to subscribe. Got a bit of wax on the candle, obviously. That's where you normally do get wax, isn't it? Dum 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 dum. Jan Songo scores again. It's Jan Songo's birthday today. What a man. Samina mina waka waka South City on a free. It's Nat Night Percival. I don't know why I've not got any half-time analysis. I can't believe Rotherham only had one shot in the first half, and they bloody scored from it. Do we reckon any changes at the break, Bantams? No, again, just not working. Why is my flight to Spain always being cancelled? We are already through, yes. We are already through. As I think Mansfield and Newcastle under-21s have already played the final game. They're obviously below us in the table. But Williams with the only goal of the game so far. I hope the second half starts soon. I don't think I'm centrally enough, am I? Yeah, I hope the second half starts soon. Next couple of moments or so, hopefully. But always be nice to get one over Stevie Evans as well. Yeah, the Rotherham players just coming back out for the second half. Watched 10 minutes of Wimbledon versus Accrington. Oh yeah, could have watched that, couldn't I? Been 0 shots on target at all, half time now. Well, I'm glad I didn't watch that then. Bloody hell. Rotherham players out for the second half. Bantams nowhere to be seen. Although I believe there is only 4 Bantams warming up. So maybe a change at the break. But I could be wrong. What's just been tweeted here? Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Dum 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 bum 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 bum. Jordan Hugel in conversation with the Rotherham keeper, probably about goal kicks and all that sort of stuff. On the moment. Da, 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 da. Where are the Bradford City players? We were meant to have kicked off a minute ago. The players are not even out yet. What is going on? Someone quote retweeted the David Sharp interview saying, seems like he's saying the right things, but of course, since he's got that fat Twitter marshmallow sat above him, I don't believe a fucking word of it. Players are out for the second half then. I can see Poynton, Halliday, Evans, Diabate. Doesn't like any... Oh no, there is going to be a change. I think it's Big V. I think Tyler Smith has been dragged. I'm pretty sure Smith has been subbed off. And Verdane Oliver is going to enter the pitch for the Bantams. That seems harsh. That does seem really harsh, to be honest. But what are your thoughts on that change at the break, Bantams? I certainly don't think Smith was the worst player on the pitch in the first half. But Oliver is on, with his gloves, with his skins, a bit more physicality at the top end of the pitch. I guess Alexander simply wants to win. But you don't bring Verdane Oliver on if you want to win the football match, do you? So confirmation of that half-time change then as we get underway for the second half. Tyler Smith is substituted off the pitch and Verdane Oliver is coming on. Jamie Walker wins the ball back. Looked to be fouled there. Referee gives the free kick. Thought Smith was better than Invisible Man Sanderson. Smith actually linked the play up. He won us a couple of free kicks. Sanderson was dropping in deep. That was about it though, really. Yeah, Walker did well. That should be a booking for number 16. He's blatantly fouled him when we're on the counter-attack. Did he book him? I don't think so. It'll be Clark Ador to take this free kick. Certainly looks like that we are sticking with Ador on the right side and Brad Halliday on the left side. Still 3 more subs left for Bradford City. 2 more opportunities as well. Clark Ador sends the ball into the box. It's low, cleared away by Rotherham. Only as far as Bobby Dazzler. I love you, James. Who is James and why is he loved? Brad Halliday over on the far side. Does well, gets the ball in. Huntington scuffs a shot. Pretty comfortably saved there by Cameron Dawson. "90 seconds into the second half. Paul Huntington challenges for a header there, wins it over Jordan Hugill, and now Sanderson gives the ball away. He's not been great so far in this game, to be honest. Ball clipped down the line here. It gives something for the number 35 to chase up against both Ador and Huntington concedes the free kick. Clear foul there from the former Carlisle man. Gives the referee a bit of grief for it. What makes you say that? You never walk alone, 66. Ooh, bad challenge that from Huntington. Seen bookings given for worse. Right, well, there'll be a free kick for the Millers. Number 21 will take. Left-footed. One hand goes up. Sends the ball in. Whips it in towards the back post. Oliver chooses to head it. Although, no, it's just going to go straight out of play then. Walker does well. Looks for Oliver. I think it's hit him on the back. Rotherham clip a ball into the box. Diabate with some defending to do. Hugill's header is tipped over the bar by Colin Doyle. Or did it hit the crossbar? What's been given? Corner, I think. He's 30. I didn't know he was 30. I thought he was like 22. Yeah, clearly a corner. Even came off the back of Diabate's head, to be fair. He's taken short. Ball's come into the back post. Free header. Oliver clears off the line. What on earth has just gone on there? The camera suddenly cut and the ball's nearly in the back of the net for 2-0. 35 up against both Halliday and Ador. He got away from Halliday, got the ball in away from Ador. Doyle rooted to his goal line. Really poor goalkeeping. Oliver clears it away. Huntington puts it out for a corner. Colin Doyle is 6'7" and he's just been planted on like that. That's so poor. Surely there's going to be a foul here on Huntington. Doyle with a punch from the corner. Referee gives the free kick. I didn't know he was 30. Fair enough. He puts quite a lot in my comment section, and I don't think my viewers like it very much. They always tell him to stop begging and spamming and stuff. You're going to be watching Tommy Fury versus Darren Till. Yeah, that's in England, isn't it? So I'm not going to have to stay up until 5 o'clock to watch it. So I probably will actually watch that, to be honest. Walker driving forward. Clearly fouled. Referee, have a word. His shot is well wide. Walker should have just taken the free kick then. You can't go back and give the free kick because Walker decided to take the shot on. You know what I mean? The referee's played the advantage. Clearly a foul though from McWilliams. He's just pulling on his arm. He could have played that through to Sanderson, to be fair. I wonder what sort of scoreline we're going to need to see for Ibbotson to come on instead of Cook, because I don't think Sanderson will last the full 90. But it's just a matter of who will come on for him. Halliday wins a nice header, finds Corey Evans, lovely little flick into Oliver. He passes the ball straight to a Rotherham player. Thankfully, it's gone through though to Corey Evans. Yeah, I thought it was in Manchester. Diabate finds Clarkador, cuts back on that left foot, back to Diabate. He sends one into the channel. Sanderson and Oliver will both chase. Don't foul him. No, far too easily that. Good tackle from Walker, steaming in there. It's in Manchester. Tickets were released today at 6. I was going to go, but it's expensive. 47 quid for the cheapest ticket and the worst seat, so I decided not to. Yeah, it's a bit pricey, isn't it? No, I haven't seen the press conference for it. Is Darren Till the guy who was like, asked one of the interviewers if she's ever been... Yeah, by an MMA fighter. Is that him? Have I got the wrong fella? Rotherham come forward over on the far side. Walker smashed into a tackle there. I'll be surprised if Walker doesn't end up with a booking. It's a couple of times he's done that now. Turn on the stream and think there's a mugger on my phone. You wouldn't make a good salesman in that attire, daring me. What? That's discrimination, Corbin. You're telling me I wouldn't make a good salesman for the clothes that I'm wearing? Oh, that's not him. Oh, fair enough. Cheating what context guy went about boxing? I'm Ollie May. Free kicking them for Rotherham. Kelly and the good winger stood over it. Will be the good winger. He hits one. It's deflected off the wall. And nearly beats Colin Doyle at a near post out for a corner. Doyle was scrambling there. Probably would have saved it, let's be honest. A goal would be nice. Wake us all up a bit. Be lovely, in fact, really, wouldn't it? Shot comes in, headed up by Oliver. Halliday misses his header. Diabate underneath it. Halliday smashes clear. Both, to be fair. Which one did you intentionally mean, though, Kai? Pointing looking to apply a high press, but Rotherham just clip it into the channel. Easy, though, for Doyle to claim. Up the Bantams. Neil Byrne, left centre-back. What a baller. What a bloody baller, mate. Doyle, left-footed clearance. Doesn't beat the halfway line, but it's found for Dan Oliver. That is all that matters. He finds it into Ollie Sanderson. Just passes backwards, though. Too negative. There's no need to go back to Diabate there. Play a forward pass. Oh, you meant Molly. Brad Halliday cuts in, as expected, and finds Evans. Why am I not at the game? There's not really a lot riding on the game. It's a very, very pointless game. It's just no real. It's just no real reason to, I guess. Clarkador picks up the ball over on the far side, cuts back and finds Walker. Ball in. No, that's not real. She does OnlyFans. It's for like OnlyFans promotion. I know who you're on about. She'll literally do anything for attention. Like she pretends to like strip off in front of her actual dad and stuff. Like yeah, she's a bit of a wrong 'un. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to do OnlyFans, go for it. But like some of these nut jobs who like bloody Astrid Wet say anything and just cross the line with certain things for a bit of clickbait. I don't like that whatsoever. I can discriminate against you all I like. I am a grafter unlike some. Bro's been in the job for less than a week. You've worked 4 days in your life. Have you had many sales, Corbin? Are you on course for the sack? Free kick then for the Bantams. Oliver did well to win it. There's Walker and Poynton stood over it. Bobby rocking some new white boots tonight. Walker back in the blue. Presume it will be Jamie Walker. It will be. He hits one. Well wide. Has Walker had a shot on target from a free kick all season? I've no idea who that is. I've literally got no idea who that is. But I definitely would do boxing. I mean, if the bag is right. Pay me 20 quid and I'll probably get in the ring. Diabate has just absolutely smashed the number 21 there. Seemed a bit unnecessary. Luca, You'll Never Walk Alone 66 was just telling me that you're 30 years of age apparently. I was just saying I didn't think you were that old, to be honest. I thought you were only like 22. Yesterday I got 5 sales, today 2 with a third still unknown. It's in negotiations, kind of. That is mental. You got paid for 8 hours to get 2 sales. How is this profitable? I thought you needed to sell like 20 a day. Rotherham smash a ball long, Huntington underneath it. Evans again keeping it nice and composed. I think Czech Diabate did go in the book for that tackle, but I can't be 100% sure. Evans again keeping everything very nice and tidy. Neil Byrne very unorthodox playing at left centre back. It's all about litres. Oh, Neil Byrne nearly gives the ball away. His passing to Evans isn't great. Rotherham, big chance. Poor touch, McWilliams. 2 sales but 10 litres. How many litres do you need to sell? In what period? Tranmere need a goal-scoring striker desperately. What club doesn't? Do you think Bradford will go playoffs? Depends on January. So no one knows, probably not, because our January always is disasterful. Disasterless. No, it's definitely not disasterless. Walker applying a high press. Concedes a free kick. I thought that was like done a couple of weeks ago. Why have we not heard out about that since? MK need a striker. You've got about 30. How many more strikers do you need? Nice challenge from Chetney Amata. Wins the ball back. Poynton. Lovely footwork. Beating 2 free players. Gets a free kick there. I'm not too sure what the free kick's for. I thought he just lost his balance there. Now, cost you a lot of money, will Cook. We shouldn't sell Cook for any less than $500,000. Age or not. Oh, big chance. Pointing in the box. Clips it in. Headed away by the number 16. Evans, nice first time ball out wide to Halliday. Down the line to Poynton. He's kept himself on side. Clips one in. Oliver at the back post. Oh, yes, it's in. Oh, it's off the post. Oh my God, how's that not got in? Oh my God, how has that not gone in? Great ball in from Poynton. Oliver's header, originally saved by Cameron Dawson. And then it came back to him. Open goal. A tight angle, to be fair. Heads it towards it, off the post. And somehow doesn't go in. Header over the bar there, I think, from Sanderson. No, Neil Byrne. Want to be aiming for 27-ish litres when I'm in the door and starting, but considering I've just started, a bit relaxed with it. Right now, I just need to keep expanding my pitch. Last week I gave no for an answer. To easily now, I give it 2 no's. Ah, right. So they say they're not interested and you're just going to force them anyway. Brilliant. That doesn't sound very... Oh, that's a foul. That's a bad one as well. Could be a booking that for Brad Halliday. Referee's waving play on. Steve Evans having a word. Probably with himself about his BMI, potentially. I don't know. It's not what happens, isn't it? Every time there's a change of ownership, there's always a manager sacking. They never stick with him for too long. Boom, boom, boom. I just don't think he's the manager to take us forward. Interesting. Rotherham with some nice playing out from the back. Clark-Adore needs to get his foot in. Evans misses his tackle. Every time I say that, I want to say challenge and tackle, and I just say tackle. He's hit the beans on toast. Clark-Adore inverting into midfield again. He hasn't stayed with his runner. Ball into the channel. Huntington needs to deal with it here. Adore doubling up. Put his nether regions in the middle of him. Diabate scrapping for the ball. That's a goal kick every day of the week, referee. Brilliant decision. Nah, he got no chance of Ryan Lowe. He's a championship manager. League 1 minimum. No chance. Why is he going to go to a bloody team nearly fighting a relegation battle in League 2? Well, he's just come out of a championship job. Doyle looks for Brad Halliday. Helps it on to Oliver. Halliday wins the seconds. Evans wins the thirds. Oliver wins the fourths. Rotherham regain possession. Oh, Walker, what are you fucking doing, man? Sometimes I just think, what is going on in your brain? The ball was never there to be won. Earned himself a booking. Wow, what did I say? Not even 5 minutes ago. He's going to end up getting himself booked. Does that mean that he's banned for the next leg? You know what I mean? At least Diabate's yellow were for stopping a promising counter-attack on their best player. That, he's literally not even 18 yards away from his own team bloody goal line. Why are you smashing him there? Yeah, but the thing is with managers, if you go to... What on earth has Halliday just done there? If you go to a team near the relegation zone in League 2 and you do a bad job and you get sacked within 6 months, then where do you go from there? It's not always just about money, it's about the longevity of the career. Especially when he didn't do an amazing job at Preston. Mark Robbins, come on. He's he's a very, very good championship manager. Walker plays like he's controlled by you. Nah, I'd have a lot more red cards. Oh, Ollie Sanderson just walked up about 5 steps into the stand there. No, Andy Cook plays like he's controlled by me. Baller. Huntington looking for a diag. Neil Byrne-esque. Again, just boots it straight out of play. Stop making Paul Huntington do this. This was Huntington's chance to play at least an 8 out of 10, get himself a longer term deal. I'd struggle to give him a 7, to be honest. I think he'll be getting released in January. I mean, who knows? We keep getting centre-half injuries. Oh, Oliver, big chance. Inside the penalty area. Cuts it back. Straight to a Rotherham player. Comes to a door. Passes backwards to Corey Evans. Sideways into Neil Byrne. Doesn't look comfortable on the ball, so he just passes it back to Huntington. Rotherham win the throw-in. Yeah, but it's all well and good saying games in hand. No one ever wins all their games in hand, do they? Especially when they're a team who don't win football matches. There is a change coming for Bradford City. I'm thinking it's Dickie Smalls. It looked like Richie Smallwood to me. Maybe for Corey. I hope it's not for Corey Evans. He's been brilliant tonight. Maybe for Walker. Change the formation potentially. I don't think it's going to be done right now. We do still have one more. We got 2 more allocations. So obviously this sub for small will mean that we've got 1 more space. I don't know if anybody else is coming on. I think it is going to be a double change, and I think it's Harry Ibbotson. Again, we are only in 3 pixels, so I could be wrong. Good save, Colin Doyle. Well, I say you watch Wimbledon Accrington and you have my stream on for Bradford Rotherham in the background. Oh, Ador's given the ball away. Thankfully, they've gone backwards. Is it Ibbotson? Or is it Jay Ben? I can't quite tell. Ball played into the box. That's easy for Doyle. Yeah, I agree with Ad Archive there. Is it Ad Archive or Ad Archive? How do you say it? There's nearly 40 people in here. We're halfway through the second half. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Can we get the stream up to 50 likes? That would be massively appreciated. Don't forget as well to subscribe if you are new. I think it's Jay Ben, not Harry Ibbotson. We just got a bit of a closer zoom in there. It looked like brunette curtains rather than blonde curtains. Why is Bradley Perry sending me reels on Instagram? Hate when he does that. It's never ever anything positive or useful to my life. Dum 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 dum. Who will Jay Ben be coming on for? Clark. It could, to be fair, be Poynton and put Ador in the midfield, or Walker. Nice tackle there again from Poynton. Yeah, well, Wimbledon spent 100 grand on him from Charlton, and you probably spent about 50 on him. Josh Davison, that is. At least for once, our pitch is actually holding up well. It usually starts tearing up when the weather is rubbish. Yeah, I guess we don't know how the pitch is going to look like after this game. I don't know what is the weather like outside. -1. So, don't know. I guess if you're playing while the pitch is freezing, like we did last year, could kill it. No one likes Brad Perry. Has he scored a goal yet? Josh Davison. Rotherham's keeper sends the ball long. We're approaching the 70th minute mark. Still waiting to do this double substitution, but it is going to be Ben and Smallwood. Probably the next time the ball goes out of play. Burn with a header. Poynton. Nice close control. Clips one into the channel, but Sanderson falls over and it's not really near Oliver either. I think we need to get Sanderson off. Who it's for, I'm not 100% sure yet. To be honest. Walker's driving forward. Clearly fouled. Referee gives the free kick. Oh, he's blatantly booted the ball away there. Is number 6. Come on, referee, have a word. Kelly goes into the book. How was number 6 not being booked, though? He booted the ball away about 3 seconds after. One, 2, 3. Literally 3 seconds after. How was he not being booked for that? Here is that double change then. Chet Diabate is coming off for Jay Ben. And Corey Evans is coming off for Richie Smallwood. So I'm not too sure what this is going to mean. Obviously, Evans and Smallwood will be like for like, which should be easy for me to adjust. So we'll put Smallwood in the midfield. Green arrow next to him. And if it's Chet Diabate who's come off, I can only assume... Hi Diabate. Free kick into the box. Huntington free header. J. Ben sets it back to no one. Someone's offside anyway. So he's come off. Brad Howardale probably go right centre back. $80 665 and J. Ben is now right wing back. Is that correct? J. Ben. Right, and J. Ben has also been subbed on, so let me put the green arrow over on him. So still Cook and Ibbotson left on the bench as confirmation of a double change. Chet Diabate and Corey Evans leave the pitch in place of Richie Smallwood and J. Ben. There we go. Subs are on the pitch now. Lovely stuff. Will it be over too? What do you mean, Aaron? I don't know enough about him. Was he playing in Ireland or something like that? Yeah, Halliday has gone right centre back. I can see that. Oh, Sanderson there with a nice dummy. Oliver's offside. It's not been good, to be honest, Josh. It has been pretty poor. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it has been pretty poor. 1-0 Accrington. What a finish! I've not had the notification come through yet. Interesting. It is Nelson Kumbeni with the goal for Accrington. Miller's making a change. Sam Nombe is coming on. Bought for £1 million by Rotherham not too long ago. He's coming on for the number 35. It's the first change of the game for the Millers. Not seen too much of this number 35 so far. Sam Nombe, though, definitely a striker, so maybe a tweak in the formation, because I think that 35 is coming off is a winger. But who knows? Hatton is the man who's come off. I think he's had quite a good game, in all honesty. Your feed is like 3 mins behind mine. I'm not surprised. Neil Byrne challenges for a header and wins it, pointing underneath it. Wins a couple of headers. It's clearly tripped there. I'm surprised he's brought... Oh, was that not a booking again for kicking the ball away? I'm surprised he's not brought off any of Walker, Poynton or Clark Adore, and he's brought off Chet Diabate, because Diabate kind of needs the minutes based on recently, and Walker, Adore and Poynton we need to keep fresh with the amount of injuries. There was only 10 of them, fair play in this call. Yeah, bloody freezing, isn't it? J. Ben down the line into Sanderson, wins a throw-in. Second phase from a corner, he's whipped it into the top corner. Fair play. Fair play. Richie Small provides a short option. Wearing skins tonight, the skipper. I presume he will have gone and got the armband back. Another throw-in for us on the far side. J. Ben to take. Calling a few players short. Sends the ball into the box. He's hurled that one in. Oliver flicks it on. Cleared away. Smallwood brought down. That's a penalty. Sorry? How is that not a penalty? How is that not a penalty? Smallwood has just been assaulted inside the penalty area. Why is that not a penalty? That is a dreadful decision. I mean, we don't deserve a way back into the game, but Smallwood has literally been blatantly fouled. I don't see how that's not a penalty. J-Ben, what are you doing? You've just backed off of him. Good claim, Colin Doyle. I don't know how that's not a penalty. I don't understand. Walker going in for a 50-50 there. That could have been interesting. Let's have a replay of this penalty shout then. Oliver won the flick on. It was poorly cleared. Smallwood gets there first. Nombe trips him up. I don't see how that's not a penalty personally. I'm struggling to see why that isn't given. Andy Cook is also coming on now for Ollie Sanderson. As the final change for the Bantams of the game. All 5 subs have now been made, and we will not be seeing Harry Ibbotson making his professional debut tonight, unfortunately. Walker doesn't beat his man, gives the ball away. Smallwood picks up the ball in the midfield. Nice challenge. Sorry, what the fuck have I just seen? Smallwood has just honestly put him on a brilliant challenge, and the referee's booked him like it's not even a foul. That is literally not even a foul. You cannot get a more clean slide tackle than that. How the fuck is that a yellow card? Like, I just don't understand referees. How can that be a booking? It's a slide tackle. He's won the ball. His foot's low. It's one-footed. What more can you do for a slide tackle to be correct? I don't understand it. I was kind of like half not watching the game while I was sorting out the substitution for the graphic. So I was like, well, I'll give the referee the benefit of the doubt. Saw the replay of it. Smallwood has played a perfect challenge there. How is that a booking? Mental, absolutely criminal. I mean, the worst decision out of the two is the yellow card. The penalty is probably debatable. It looked like a penalty from what I saw, but Super Bantam says on the replay it didn't look like one. But that yellow card decision is god-awful. Clark Adol's given the ball away again. He's had a poor game tonight. I know he's playing slightly out of position, but come on. Need to dish out a certain number of yellow cards. I don't know if that's a steward or is it a policeman? He's having a word with the Rotherham dugout. There's a fair few stewards around the Rotherham dugout. I'm not too sure what's happened down there. Interesting. There's a fair few of them protecting the fans from getting to the Rotherham bench. I don't know, maybe Steve Evans on his wind-up tactics again. We all saw what he made his groundsman do at Stevenage. Refused to let Harry Lewis warm up. How slow has Sanderson been since being subbed? He's just made it back to the bench. He must have been signing autographs and taking pictures or something like that. Because he did get subbed off like 5 minutes ago, didn't he? Who knows? Foul's been given, I think, here. Just falling over. You have great analysis, and I'm subscribing. Now watching from Miami. We need over 1.5 goals. Let us get this goal, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Big up the American dude. Walker wins the ball back in the midfield. The long ball was blocked and it's out for a throw. And into the final 10 minutes then. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Can we get the stream up to 60 likes? That'd be massively appreciated. It's free to do and it really does help out. There's 45 people in here right now. If you've not already liked the stream, make sure to go do so. It really does help. Poynton balling behind for Clark Adore. Excellent pass from Poynton. The keeper's out early though. Funny thing is, Evans was by our hand off the managers. I agree. J. Ben and Halliday linking up down this right hand side. Back to Paul Huntington. Happy just to go back into Colin Doyle. Well, say Jack Shepherd is... Oh, Cook wins a nice flick on there. Finds Poynton. Hold that thought for a moment. Going forward. Over on the far side, Adore finds Smallwood, I think. Looks for Poynton, maybe? Bit of challenge in there. Adore now. Maybe brought down. Referee says no. Scrappy in the midfield. Smallwood looking to challenge. Pressing high. Probably would have committed for that if you want on a booking. Halliday. Ball in behind here for J. Ben. Loads of room. Cuts the ball back for Cook. Loads of time. Hits one. Oh, off the post. And Oliver can't quite react. Oh, that's a good chance. He had quite a lot of time there, did Andy Cook. Goodness me. Rotherham are time wasting in the AFL trophy. Bloody hell, that's embarrassing. I don't know, everyone's in the chat saying he should have scored that. Let me have a look at the replay. Ben played it into Cook. The pass was a little bit behind him, so it took him that extra little bit to wiggle his body. I don't think he should have scored. I think he should have hit the target. But Rotherham player down. Time wasting. That Colchester fan from earlier, this is a bit of time wasting. Steve Evans being zoomed in on by the referee. We're going to need to put the extra wide camera angle on for him. Is that a fan or a Rotherham player? I don't know, but someone stood up what looks to be in the stand and is fiddling around with someone on the Rotherham bench. Now we're zooming in on Graham Alexander, checking out the turf for Bradford City, stamping on the grass. I don't really know what we're waiting for, to be honest. Back to my thought about Jack Shepherd then. Presuming he's going to be unavailable now for Saturday, with what looked to be a hamstring problem, which we decided to carry on playing with for some stupid reason. What would your back three be? Well, back five, I guess, technically. Let me know your wing-backs as well. What would your three centre-backs be and your two wing-backs as well? There's still more stewards around the Rotherham dugout. I'm not too sure if something's been said. Something's happened. I don't really understand, to be honest. I don't see us scoring 2 goals, to be honest. We can barely even get a shot on target. Never mind, get 2 goals. Halliday does well to win the ball back. Walker needs to get himself back on side. Halliday, good defending. Nice, strong defending, that. Rotherham making another double substitution this time. I think Joe Powell's coming on the pitch. Very good player at Burton over the last couple of seasons. Oh, it's not a double change. 23's already come off the pitch. Steve Evans giving some final instructions there to Joe Powell. Very good creative midfielder. Wand of a left foot. Very good from set pieces and all that sort of stuff. Looks like he's going to kind of help Rotherham maintain the ball a bit better. J. Ben with another long throw. Oliver trying to use his body, but gives the ball away. Rotherham will come forward on the counter. But Poynton picks it up nicely in the midfield. Poynton's been a bit better second half, I must say. Halliday clips one into the channel. Oliver nowhere near it. Not great, to be honest. Defensively, I think he's been okay. On the ball, I think he's struggled a little bit. His diagonal passes have gone out of play every time he's done one. J. Ben gets to the byline, clips it in. Oliver underneath it. Very tame header, though. Andrew, I'm not going to lie, I don't understand a word you're saying. I don't speak whatever language that is. Burn, Diabate, Halliday, and wingbacks Ben and Adore. Yeah, I don't hate that. English, that's what I'm looking for. Let's see what he's saying. Andrew's saying something about match fixing. I don't fully understand. What language is it? It's Spanish, apparently. Andrew's speaking Spanish. He's saying there's some match fixing. It's on Sky Sports Plus, Markel. Good defending that from Neil Byrne. Into the final 5 minutes then. It's been a pretty boring game, hasn't it? Apart from the early goal for the visitors. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. That would be massively appreciated. Don't forget as well to subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. The stream is currently on 40 likes. Can we get it up to 50 before the end? That'd be much appreciated. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't already. Rotherham clipping the ball forward, and again Neil Byrne just heads it out of play. Rotherham certainly looking to take the sting out of this one. This is Jamie Walker's 100th Bradford City appearance. That's not great, is it? Considering he's been here, 3.5 years or something like that now? Nearly 3.5 years. Must he missed about 75 games? I mean, Brad Halliday hit that within 2 seasons, didn't he? I actually see Rotherham scoring another one. I think the latest on the counter or something. Oh! 1 win in 6. And that 1 win was against Aldershot. We're on a bad run, but we know that's what Streaky Alexander brings. Corner for the Millers. Left-footed in-swinger. Danger man on it again. Ball sent into the box. Halliday, no interest in the ball, and his man is allowed a free header. Adore clears up rather than away. 22 heads back towards goal. Oliver, Ben and Doyle all nearly going for the same ball then. Well, they've said as always, we're prepared for January. Rupp's going to invest loads. Blah-de-blah-de-blah-de, but it's going to be another Guthrie zone, isn't it? Cook wins the ball. Oliver battles his way through and just passes the ball straight back to a Rotherham player. Yeah, Accrington have been a bit of a bogey side for us, haven't they, in the years gone by? My granddad always tells me a story about how I think Accrington only won 3 games all season once, and 2 of them were against us. Clark Adore pushes fat man Steve Evans out the way. I'm on 87 minutes 42 seconds. Brad Halliday, what are you doing? Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he comes out and says after tonight, because it has been another really bad performance. I mean, look at how empty the stadium is. So many people have already left. And there wasn't many there to start with, to be honest. I didn't mind the starting 11, but I don't think Sanderson and Smith would ever work as a front two. There's not enough physicality there. There's not enough physicality or pace. Which, as a strike partnership, you need one or the other. Like, at least with Oliver and Cook, we've got a bit of physicality. But Smith's not exactly quick, is he? Barra Costello, you are joking. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be saying, look at the table if we were top of it, wouldn't we? Yeah, Darrell Costello scored for Accrington, I don't believe it. Yeah, I think David Sharp mentioned that some players will definitely be leaving in January. I guess Huntington will be one. Corey Evans maybe. But I like Evans. I'd like to see him stay. Jamie Walker, I think, is someone who could leave. To be honest. Yeah, Huntington gives the ball away there, but I mean, what use is he inside the penalty area? I reckon we could maybe script playoffs when Patterson and Sarcevic come back, but I don't know. Jordan Hugill stood offside there. Lino puts his flag up, even though Hugill didn't go for the ball. The closer this club gets to 10 years in this division, the more we're going to have a fan revolt. Well, we saw last season that there were a couple thousand who didn't renew. Still in League 2 end of this season, I reckon we'll sell less than 10,000 season tickets. I'll find out in about 20 seconds, Markel. Cook brings the ball down. Out wide to J. Ben. Decent ball in towards the back post. Oliver's fallen over. Walker's going to shoot. Straight at a Rotherham player. Walker wins his 50-50 and he's clearly fouled there. 4 minutes added on at the end of today's game. 4 minutes to top the AFL trophy table, or we will be... we're on 4 points there on 6. We could get to... No, so we have to win. We have to have 2 goals to top the table. A draw and winning on penalties wouldn't be enough either. I think. Yeah, because they'd get the bonus. So they'd be on 7 and we'd finish on 6. So draw's not good enough. We need a win. Smallwood, ball in. Headed up. Adore challenges. He's had a bad game tonight as Clark Adore. Walker hobbling around. That's probably him out for the next 3 months, isn't it? Picks up the ball from from Brad Halliday. Goes out wide to, is that Neil Byrne or is it J. Ben? I think it's actually Richie Smallwood. Walker is literally struggling to walk and he's doing pirouettes in the middle of the park. Lads, we need to get the ball in the box. Smallwood sends it in there. Byrne doesn't win his header. Does come to J. Ben. He can certainly take on Sam Nombe. He looks to take him on. Ball across. Everyone's gone to the back post. Jay, think about it. You got 5 bloody humongous giants in the box. Clip it in. Don't fizz it in. Smallwood smashes it long. Oliver has to win that. He's just fallen over. Adore, ball cut back again. It's on the floor. Put it in the fucking air. Surprised Hugill didn't go down there, to be honest. We've got Oliver, Byrne, Cook, Huntington all stood waiting for the ball to come into the box and they drill it along the floor. Absolute numpties. Rotherham are getting the ball in the corner. How is that a foul? Where is the foul there? You could certainly make the argument we've been on the wrong side of quite a lot of refereeing decisions in this game so far, but it's not really created enough, have we? Andy Cook hitting the post was our only real chance. Harry Ibbotson just come back from warming up there. Rotherham are now bringing on their final change of the game for the last 90 seconds or so. I'm on 92 minutes and 17 seconds. Steve Evans 2 feet on the pitch here. Could be a booking if the referee sees him. They've brought Jake Hull on for Joseph Hungbo. Is he the good winger? Bloody humongous is Jake Hull. Rotherham have got 3 players stood in the corner. Hugill's just kicked the ball straight out of play. Into the final 60 seconds then of the match. What a terrible football match. Thank you for joining me on this Tuesday night, but goodness me, it's not been a pretty watch, has it? Halliday sends the ball long. Oliver will give chase. And Cook turns around and he moans at Brad Halliday saying, what the hell was that? And that pretty much sums up a lot of players' performances tonight. Not good enough, very disappointing, very frustrating. I guess the only real positive is that... I don't know what the positive is. There's no real positive. Corey Evans was the positive tonight, wasn't he? Huntington wins the ball into the final 15 seconds. Adore sends it long. Cook in behind. Doesn't win the flick on. Walker and Poynton still challenging in the midfield, but the ball smashed long again. Huntington wins his header. Smallwood goes into Brad Halliday. The 4 minutes of added time is now done. Can't be long left of this game. Sent forward. Oliver wins the flick on. It comes to Andy Cook. He's gone backwards to Brad Halliday. Sends a ball in. It's not a bad ball. Oliver flicks on. Smash clear by Rotherham. And that will probably be the final action of the half. Small's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. Doyle now. Smashes it long again. Oliver doesn't win the flick on. Clahador will pick the ball up on the left-hand side. Loads of time. Sends the ball in. Much better ball. Cook heads down. Walker volleys. Oh, off the post again. Oh, and there's the full-time whistle. Oh, my God. That would have been a right ending to the game. Twice we hit the post. And that lapse of concentration from, I think, Poynton and Halliday inside the first minutes has cost us a potential top of the group. Rotherham win the game 1-0, kind of showing the quality between a League 1 and a League 2 side. Steve Evans waddles onto the pitch. Looks like he's pulled a hamstring, maybe. Graham Alexander, I'm sure, will be disappointed as the terrible run of form continues. Our only win in our last 6 matches being in the FA Cup against a National League side. As Jamie Walker and Steve Evans have a nice little catch-up in the middle of the park there. Disappointing. Get your full-time thoughts in the chat. We'll go through them. See what you all have to say. I think the only real highlight tonight was Corey Evans. Andy Cook, I thought, added a bit of physicality when he came on. But yeah, appreciate you all popping in as always. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't already. 50 likes as always would be massively appreciated. We go again on Saturday against Accrington. A match personally I won't be in attendance for. And Bradford City have still not won a game so far this season, which I have not attended. Get Evans off that pitch before he damages it. Oh dear. The poor players tonight. Clark-Ador thought had a bad game. We had 18 shots, 5 on target. They had 5 shots, 1 on target. Who else had a pretty bad game? Walker's discipline wasn't great, but I don't think he was bad. Huntington defensively, for those wanting to know, was good, but on the ball I thought struggled a bit. Brad Halliday played in a few different positions and wasn't amazing. Colin Doyle looked a bit uncomfortable at times. Poynton, he tried. Second half bit better again. Sanderson, not great. Smith, not very good. Who else played? Jay Ben came on off the bench. Crosses weren't amazing. I don't know. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in as always on today's stream. We will leave it there for tonight. We're not going to spend too long talking about AFL Trophy post-match. Not too sure when the next... next video will be. There's definitely an SHD Games video coming out tomorrow. That will be another career mode episode 11. It's a very good episode, so yeah, make sure to stay tuned for that. Who do you think specifically, whose contract do you think specifically should be terminated? Let me know what you think. But yeah, thanks for all the support. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that sort of good stuff. It is massively appreciated. Try that again. I'll see you very soon for another one. Good night. Maybe a run, we'll see. I'll let you know.
We could be taking control. We could be taking control. We could be taking control. We could be taking control.